This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Dropping back, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. I'm not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab down the middle. It's Young. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
To throw, it's Russell. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Young. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. It's a big third down defensive play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Points for the special teams. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They did some good things on the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. Pulls it in. It's Dickens. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back. It's Russell. Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set.
A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Got the first down and still motoring. And here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. as will now quickly spend a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And, Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front. This is going to be a long game.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the
swarm by the pass rush. He's sacked.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Looking downfield. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top 5 receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On the run, it's Frazier. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to pass. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Young. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going and keep this.
He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Okay, they've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Looking for a gap. It's Dickens. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Defense is coming after him. Trying to run it in. The defense stops and throws to the goal line, but not in. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. On the ground, it's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. As the 1st down is still going. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Taylor.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Young.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. QB gives himself up for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on 3rd and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on 4th down?
And out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Paul. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 40-yard line.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
Makes the grab. It's Taylor. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw to the left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Dropping back, it's Russell. With the catch, it's Hill. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. The sure hands. It's Adams. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Heading left after the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Back to throw. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Dickens. He's swarmed by the defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not
looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
49, Alabama 24.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Toss play to the running back going left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Oh, it is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
First down and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Georgia.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Finds his man. It's Adams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown that's no good, and time expires on the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.